name is Carl J. Ferrara. I am from the Silver Chords. I am the director of the Silver Chords, and we are getting very excited because in just 3 more days, we are going to start our season, and that's something we've been dying to say for uh, a year and a half. We actually had 3 seasons canceled because of that little virus thing. Um, but now we're back, and we are going to start a season September 11th, which is on a Saturday. Our rehearsals are Saturday mornings, 9:30 to 12:30, and we do this at the Smithtown Senior Center, which this year we're going to have to do things a little bit differently. We are going to socially distance. We are going to encourage the use of masks during rehearsal. We are going to strongly encourage that everybody get vaccinated who is participating. To our knowledge, pretty much everyone who was a previous member of the Silver Chords that we spoke with is vaccinated. So we're all vaccinated, we're all protected. Several people, because of health issues, are opting not to come back in person. But we will be having a remote option. And you're looking at it right now. If this works, we'll be able to do a live video of our rehearsals every week. That way you can watch the video and rehearse right alongside us. That privilege, however, is only going to be for members of the Silver Chords. You have to either be a member of the Silver Chords and have given me your email, or you could be a patron. So if you go to patreon.com/the Silver Chords, you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month. It's not a lot, and they take it right out of your credit card. You can use a debit card. It'll just take $1 out every month, and then you can become a patron. For $5 a month, you can be a full member of the Silver Chords, which has other privileges. $10 a month, you can actually help us make our decisions. More on that in a bit. 25, you become a director and you get even more stuff. And 50 or more a month, and you become a commissioner, which means you actually help us create new choral music, which is something very excited. And again, something we want to talk about. So, what is this thing? This is called an unboxing video. These are very popular. You get a box, kind of like this one right over here. And the entire video is just opening the box and seeing what's inside of it. I started doing a couple of these like this. Here is a package with some music in it. Everybody on Saturday is going to get one of these. This is the package O music, and the music for the fall season is in here. At least the package, the music that we have at this time. More on that in a bit. So let us unbox. Let us music. Okay. I hope this is right side up. Sometimes when I do front-facing cameras, they actually automatically face it up. If not, you're going to see a lot of backwards writing. But don't worry, I will help with this. So let's see what we got here. We begin with As Long as I Have Music by Don Biesig. This is, of course, what we start with. This is our, I think we can call it our official theme song now, not an unofficial anymore. It's our theme song. We do it at every concert. We do it at every performance. This is the only real standard we have. It's a beautiful song talking about the power of music and what it means to us. And the lyrics really reflect what the silver chords are in the life of our members. It becomes something that helps bring us to life and it talks about the benefits that music has um, in a very beautiful way. So, of course, that's going to be it. The next is a brand new piece. I'm going to try to get focused here. This is Beautiful City from the musical Godspell. Stephen Schwartz wrote it, and this is the arrangement by Mac Huff. It's a beautiful arrangement, and as soon as it came out, I started doing a little dance in my seat because I really, really, really wanted to do it. Um, it talks about resilience, and it's got a great story. Let me tell you. Beautiful City started off as the award Academy Award nominated song from the movie Godspell. Every movie of a musical, or even sometimes just movies, they write a song for the movie so that they can contribute it to an Academy Award, hoping it will be nominated, which is why sometimes they cut your favorite song out of the movie and the movie gets this new song that nobody's ever heard before. So Beautiful City was that for Godspell, and it had fairly religious music. It reflected the setting. The movie of Godspell is set in New York City. It's really cool how they just like cleared away the areas of New York City where it was filmed. Then flash forward to the 1990s, and we get some issues in Los Angeles. A guy by the name of Rodney King gets beaten by some police. And when the policemen are found not guilty and let go, that starts a riot, the very famous LA riots. After the LA riots, people had fundraisers and they wanted to do music for these fundraisers. And they wrote to Stephen Schwartz and asked, can we do Beautiful City? And Stephen Schwartz, being the cool guy that he is, said, yeah, but you know what? Those lyrics aren't really right. Let me rewrite them. And he rewrote them to something more specific for the LA riots. Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? Beautiful lyrics. Decade later, 9/11 would happen, and this would be the song that is sung at every benefit for the victims of 9/11. And eventually it got inserted back into the musical in the most recent Broadway revival. So, beautiful song, and it's about resilience. It's about coming back from a major disaster, and can we build back our beautiful city? Um, so I'm looking forward to doing that one. So is my daughter. My daughter is a silver chord. So um, now we do have a bunch of songs that should look familiar to the existing silver chords. Somebody's watching. Say hello in the chat, please, so that I can say hello to you. We're going to start with Let My People Go. This is an arrangement by Roger Emerson, my Facebook friend. Hey, Roger. It's Go Down Moses, the spiritual. This has a really nice little funky. It's got a really cool, funky disco-ish beat to it. It's really fun. We started learning it. Hey, Dina, are you used to sing with you many years? Looking forward to joining. I'm looking forward to having you, Dina. So yeah, this has a really cool upbeat thing. We started to learn this for spring 2020 and unfortunately could not perform it. Next, Shenandoah. This is an arrangement by Ken Newfield. I participated in a song in a choral concert, the alumni chorus from the Crane School of Music, and we sang Shenandoah. the president of the Silver Chords, Caroline McCurdy. Hey, Caroline. Um, she was in the audience, and when I saw her after the concert, she looked me right in the eye and she said, "We have to do Shenandoah." And so this is one of my favorite arrangements of Shenandoah. And this is the one arrangement of Shenandoah, I think, that is in the NYSSMA manual as an official piece of music. So it's a beautiful a cappella setting. You're going to love it. Next, of course, we want inspirational pieces. Bridge Over Troubled Water. This is the Mark Hayes arrangement. I don't know what there is to say about Bridge Over Troubled Water that you don't already know. It's just a beautiful song of brotherhood and support for each other, kind of like what we have been for uh, each other over this year and a half. This is not my go-to arrangement. My go-to arrangement is the Kirby Shaw arrangement. And it's also the go-to of a lot of other people. But this is the arrangement we have in there. And it actually is very interesting. Something I get a lot of joy out of as a choral director is if I can do different versions of different songs from different composers, different arrangers. We can we can embrace the nuance or stuff like that. No Time. This is a favorite. This is another piece that we performed at that alumni concert. It's a tradition. It's a medley of traditional camp meeting songs. Camp meetings were old religious songs that were revivals in places where there wasn't a church. People would be encouraged to go and spend a weekend just praying together. But this is actually a really beautiful one arranged by Susan Brumfield. If you've ever heard it, you have been blown away by it. I guarantee it. And we end the secular portion of our concert with How Can I Keep From Singing? This is Rollo Dilworth's arrangement. It is it's an awesome upbeat gospel arrangement of How Can I Keep From Singing, which is my favorite Christian hymn of all time. It was introduced to me when I was in college by my girlfriend at the time. Hi, Jennifer. And also by a guy named Rick Bunting, who was a scholar of traditional folk music and Quaker hymns and Shaker hymns and things like that. And the moment I heard it, it connected with me and I loved it so much. The next piece I have in here is actually going to be our finale, Go With a Song in Your Heart by Jay Althouse. This is our closing song, and it's a beautiful send-off to the audience, Go With a Song in Your Heart. It gives me a moment to monologue, which if you start to learn me, if you join the Silver Chords, you will learn about me. I love to monologue. And so that's our closer. Wait a minute, what's up with that? All those secular pieces will be a part of a online presentation somewhere in October. We usually do a holiday concert in December, and we usually pick exclusively holiday music, which leaves too many conundrums, many difficulties. Difficulties like after the concert, I can't really post any of the holiday videos because Christmas is over and nobody's interested anymore. So I wanted to be able to have things from our autumn concerts that I can play year round. So hopefully this October concert will be wonderful and great. But then December comes around. And then in the month of November and December, we start learning holiday music. Ode to Joy, which, yes, I know is kind of secular, but it's kind of Christmassy. This is just a straight up arrangement of the Beethoven Ninth Symphony, not the complete Beethoven Ninth Symphony. We're not quite ready for that yet, but there we go. I love this song. We Wish You the Merrist. This is by Les Brown, arrangement by Jack Holleran. We have a lot of really old material, old arrangements, old librettos our in our library. One of the things the Silver Chords does is we kind of keep these alive and we keep arranging these. There was some very, very nice harmonies coming up with. Um, we wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest, the merriest. You'll cheer. It's it's a song that looks like it's not going to be good, but it turns out it's really good. This was made famous by Mr. Bing Crosby and Mr. Frank Sinatra, and who are we to argue with them? It's a lot of fun. Go to Hanukkah piece. This is the Hanukkah song called We Are Lights. Again, Stephen Schwartz, but he's collaborating here with Stephen Young. And arranged by Mac Huff. We've done this many, many times before. It's a lovely piece for Hanukkah, which we always try to do some Hanukkah music because, of course, Hanukkah is around the same time as Christmas, and it's worth celebrating. And no, we are not going to do the complete King Singers Christmas collection, but in this is a lovely song called The Gift. Okay? This is Simple Gifts. Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free. And if you've heard the King Singers arrangement of it, you know how kind of awesome, kind of pop-ish it is. But it is that's a secular song. Turns out there are some alternative Christmas lyrics to it. And that particular arrangement in that collection has those lyrics in it. So wonderful. Let's do that. We were going to do Gift to Be Simple in spring of 2020. So we are still going to do it. It's just we're going to do the Christmas lyrics. And there you go. That's only 4 songs. That can't be the whole concert. And it isn't. But it's just that we haven't selected the rest of our concert yet. That, my friends, is up to you. If you become a member of the Silver Chords, you will be given a little poll, and we'll ask people to write in their favorite songs, the songs that they loved performing as a Silver Chord. If you've been a fan of the Silver Chords, if you've been to our concerts and you know of the pieces that we do, please, by all means, recommend one that really connected to you. During this, our Ruby Jubilee, our 40th anniversary season, we would love... Billy's here. During our 40th anniversary Ruby Jubilee season, we'll be taking a lot of requests from past members, current members, past audience members. Our spring season is going to be mostly just our favorite pieces to perform. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys would like to do. So please recommend it. We have a little form link. It is on our Patreon page. But in order to participate in that poll, you have to be a member. So again, we will do it by email if you are indeed a member, or on patreon.com if you want to contribute via Patreon. And that's our season coming up. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to do the best that we can. We're going to be masked. This is my mask. This is a mask. It's Hey Jude. My wife actually made this for me. And this is the style of mask called a 3D mask. And 3D masks are unique because I can actually sing in them. Smaller masks, not so much. They tend to fall off when I open my mouth. they get pulled down off of my nose and things like that. That doesn't happen so much with a 3D mask. So we're going to have some 3D masks at our rehearsal, and the rest is history. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see all of you on the 11th, September 11th, Saturday mornings from 9:30 to 12:30. We welcome new members all through the month of September. So any of those weeks, if you can't make it this Saturday, any Saturday you can start coming. There is no real audition, but I do need to listen to you sing the Star Spangled Banner just to make sure I can place you in a particular section, and just for voice classification purposes. But there's no real audition. We've not, in the time that I have been conductor of the Silver Chords, we have not expelled anybody for being unable to sing. That's an American Idol thing to do. That is not a Silver Chords thing to do. So, Dina, any questions? We have another viewer. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and write it in the chat. If there's anything I can answer for you. Just giving you time to type. All right. If we got nothing, if you think of anything, by all means, write it in the comments below. I will get around to emailing them back to you, or just responding in the comments. And keep looking at this channel for some more video content. I'm going to be videotaping every rehearsal and kind of doing a little mini show that leads us through all those different rehearsals. Do you record your rehearsals or provide any kind of audio for the individual parts to make it easier for non-sight readers to learn? We don't actually record. Well, we do record our rehearsals. Like I just said, we are going to videotape the rehearsals, and we are going to post them online. We're going to do complete rehearsals for members and kind of an edited program for non-members. We do provide all kinds of audio. You can record our rehearsals as much as you need. We do not, however, make practice tapes for the members. It's just a lot of time involved. I have done it when we've done extraordinarily complicated pieces, but I really believe that you will benefit from being at rehearsals. You don't actually need to be a sight reader. A lot of our members are not sight readers. They pick it up by rote, and we take the time to teach you your parts by rote. We don't expect sight reading, but of course we do have some sight readers. We have some non-sight readers. So by all means, do that. We can certainly work things out. And especially this year where there are going to be so many people learning remotely, we'll be making sure that we can record and perform for you guys. We've also discussed the possibility of recording rehearsals so that you can hear what you sound like, so that you can hear the full effect. When you hear from the camera's perspective, it's very different than when you hear it from your perspective in your seat in amongst the singers. No problem, Dina. Any other questions? Leave them in the comments below, because I don't want this to drag on. Leave them in the comments below, or you can email us at silverchordschorus@gmail.com. You can also go to our website, which is www.silverchords.com. Sorry, silverchordschorus.com. Just put the links in there. There should not be a pause there. I don't know why there is a space there. It's just highlighting silver chords, I guess. But one word, silverchordschorus.com. Most of the questions are there. If there's a specific question you need answered, feel free to email us, call us, do whatever you want. And I hope to see you guys on Saturday, 9:30 a.m., uh, 420 East Main Street in Smithtown, New York, the Eugene Canatero Senior Center. So thanks for helping me unbox this, guys, and we will see you then. In the meantime, have a great week. Bye-bye.